So, what is your status here at Fairfield University, and how did you involve yourself with diversity on campus?
So I'm one of the associate deans and also the director of Residence Life and the director of Student Diversity and Multicultural Affairs. So I have been doing diversity work from I came here, right? There are a limited amount of students of color, underrepresented students that's here at Fairfield University. And being a person of color, I see myself as a support system for our students. Doesn't matter what identities, of all identities, I'm here to support.
And then, what is the mission statement for the diversity office here at Fairfield University?
Okay, I'm going to read from that. So we seek to promote and foster an inclusive environment for students of all identities. Mm-hmm.
And then, how does the creation of the Diversity Lounge contribute to the diverse community on campus?
So there's not really a diversity lounge.
Okay.
There's an office. So this office space, we recreated it over the summer to ensure that students are able to interact with each other. The space was not conducive at the time, and so we took down all the walls to make it open, in where students can do their homework together. Faculty and staff comes here to help. So we have drop-in hours for faculty and staff, and so if we want to do programs, we can also do program in the space.
Have you talked to any students about whether or not if they like the new lounge and
Sure. So when we had our office opening here in September, and some of the comments, and we're still getting that, they see this as a place, as a home for them. So whether they don't want to go back to their residence hall, they wanted to be here, right, to hang out with their friends, to do homework. We also have somebody who comes in to help with, homework help, study skills, and so on. So it's a place for them. They know that there are, apart from the academics, it is also a social space for them. And we have a lot of programs here also.
Okay. And then, how do you attract minorities to Fairfield's campus?
Well, that's a larger question for admissions.
Okay, so
but when they get here, so we have a summer program called Academic Immersion. So these are for underrepresented students. So whether you are a person of color, first generation, if you have a disability, you're able to get into this program. This is where students will take 2 classes in the summer for the month of starting in July into August. And so they are ahead of the students coming in order to help them with their transition.
Okay.
Right? And most of the times it are students of color and first generation students that participate in this program. So for last summer we had 33 of them participating, and one of the things that we know that they remain close, right? And we retain those students who participate in that program because of the bond they have developed, and they're able to navigate the campus much better.
Mm-hmm. And then, what will the Office of Diversity do in the future to make a more inclusive and diverse campus environment?
Okay. So we are planning to put on different kinds of programs that will attract other students to come into this space. Right now, we are very proud of the number of students in this space. We have probably each day like 50 to 60 students in here. However, we do have a wide diverse of students. So it's not just our students of color that's in here. We do have our white students who come in here and do homework with other students, and also just to hang out before they go to class or take a nap. They can take a nap on the windows. We have nice cushions on the windows that they would, and pillows that they come in to take a nap.
Yeah, I've actually come in here and hung out, and that sparked my interest in doing this as well.
Absolutely. We want to ensure that it's an inclusive space. We want to make sure that we promote social justice and equity. Social justice it's a process and it's a goal. So when you talk about what is it that we want, that we hope for the diversity office, we want to make sure that we're a place where social justice can take place in here, and also when we look at equity, but also respect and civility. We want to ensure that students can have dialogue, right? There are times where students don't want to have certain dialogues because they think it makes them uncomfortable, right? But we think we have to engage in difficult dialogue. And so we want to make sure that we are the space. We're the space for that, not just a space where, oh, these are where our minority students or these are where our students of color will come. But it's a space where you can engage with others who are different from you, who have different worldview from you, different opinions, different viewpoints. This is a space because we believe in lifelong learning, and we're always learning. So the other thing is we want students to come in and to give their time in terms of how do I give back, right, while they're here. So what are some of the programs they want to put on, right? Not just the office, which is only 2 full-time staff and 2 part-time staff members, but what is it that students want to do? So we're very open to what students want to do, right? So
Okay. Thank you so much. That was wonderful.
oh, that was wonderful.